Hi, my name is Sasha, and today I am reviewing the movie Girlfight. So, Girlfight is a movie about a woman who wants to be a boxer in a poor part of New York City. Movies like this are really hard to do if you're not professional. When they fail, they don't tend to be catastrophic, but they tend to be really good. This movie was exactly what you would expect of someone making their first full length movie about this kind of topic. Before we go into this, I just want to make note that I do reviews rating the movies 1 to 10. However, unlike many other reviewers, I'm not optimistic about whether movies will be good, even though I love movies, and I start my rating at 5 out of 10, as to not be biased at all from the start. Without any further ado, let's go. Girl Fight is an movie with an even romantic subplot. There are a bunch of young actors, so the acting isn't great. But the only one who performs well is luckily the lead, who's a girl named Diana. Well, the character is not the actress. None of the characters is really written well, but her acting makes the character better. There's also another character that was cast well, and that was Adrian, Diana's boyfriend. He was well cast because it's a boxing movie and is a really punchable face. The first thing we see of our main character is her engaging a fight after a high school drama, a physical fight. She also has to be restrained. So why should the audience root for her? They shove the theme in your face like a pie at a juggalo convention. There's even a conversation where the theme is literally said out loud. That is never something a modern sexist would say, just as a racist person would never say whites are better than blacks. Modern prejudiced people never outright say something like that, even if they believe it. When I first watched this film, I realized something was off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It isn't later, until recording this, that I realized that the film is unnecessarily dark. Throughout the entire thing, there is not enough light, and it feels more grimy than it should be. The message in this film is great, but it's presented awkwardly, to say the least. It's the kind of movie that's about social justice, but tries not to be entirely about it. A good example of a social justice film that was only about social justice was Selma. Two good examples of social justice films that were not only about social justice were Do the Right Thing and To Kill a Mockingbird. Let's talk about the hero's theme. The protagonist is heroic because she stands up against social norms. I think the hero is a good example for today because she stands up for women and what she believes in. The protagonist does follow the basic steps of the hero's journey, which is mostly a neutral thing for me. I think films not following that pattern are more likely to suck. I don't like formats and rules. One of the steps in the hero's journey the protagonist takes is trials, enemies, and allies, aka the challenges. Unfortunately, there are way too many of these. It can get boring because a lot of it is filler. The movie is the director's first, and like I said before, it's exactly what you would expect from a social justice film made by an amateur filmmaker. She moved on from social justice and made a film called Jennifer's Body, a comedy/horror film about a demon possessing a high schooler. You can probably predict the quality. Her next film, Flux, got even worse reviews. It was based on a sci-fi animated show of the same name. The creator of the animated series said it was a travesty after it was released. After this, she made the film The Invitation, which got better reception than all of her previous films. I have yet to watch it, but probably I will soon. Overall, this movie is a 4 out of 10 because of its acting, writing, and cringe-inducing use of theme. -2 points for all of that, +1 for a good message.